There's a story whispered between neurons about a conductor who didn't yet know he was one. He thought he was just another musician in life's pit orchestra, playing his small part, sometimes loud, sometimes lost. But one day he noticed something strange. When he listened, really listened, the other instruments began to tune themselves to him. Rapport is resonance. Every inhale, every nod, every "yeah, I get you" was a tuning fork. And then he came to that moment of courage. The first intentional wrong note. Influence is dissonance. A single off-key hum that made everyone look up, adjust, grow. He discovered that leadership wasn't about shouting louder, but about knowing when to shift the chord. Now imagine this as your future symphony. Chunk up to the big picture. When you learn to blend resonance and dissonance, you stop surviving conversation and start sculpting reality. Every family argument becomes a jam session. Every business meeting a jazz improv. Even global systems, teams, communities, movements, they're just orchestras waiting for someone to guide the tempo with empathy and courage. From a neuroscience view, you're rewiring networks of trust. From a karmic view, you're rewriting the emotional DNA of the room. From a practical view, you get shit done faster, cleaner, kinder. It's the tilt of your head when someone speaks, the pause before you answer, the way you mirror their breath just long enough for them to feel. This one's safe. Then bang, the gentle challenge. What if that belief isn't protecting you anymore? That's microalchemy. Small resonances, small dissonances, stacking into change. If you embody this, people relax around you, like guitars near a perfect pitch. Influence becomes effortless. Cooperation multiplies. You stop burning energy on persuasion, because alignment does the heavy lifting. Conversations turn into co-creation. Meetings become momentum. Intimacy feels like home. If you don't, you keep talking louder into rooms that keep turning down the volume. You mistake noise for presence, control for connection. Slowly, people will stop hearing you. Not out of malice, out of neural fatigue. The human brain protects itself from static. One path leads to music, the other to tinnitus. Imagine the future self who mastered this. They walk into chaos and become its metronome. Their relationships hum with respect. Their words land like tuning forks, balancing hearts and logic alike. That's not magic, that's coherence. Your nervous system syncing the field, one conversation at a time. Ignore it. You risk living in echo chambers of your own certainty, mirrors that never evolve, arguments that loop like bad tracks. The karma of deafness is loneliness. The reward of awareness is belonging. And somewhere inside, as you picture those futures, a part of you already begins aligning, not because I said so, but because your own inner musician recognizes the key change. That part can start to play more boldly, hearing when to mirror, when to bend, when to resolve. And it's funny how quickly that skill shows up in everyday places. Ordering coffee, calming a colleague, talking to a child version of you, still learning rhythm. Each moment is rehearsal. Each breath is tuning. Each conversation is composition. Rapport without dissonance is comfort without growth. Dissonance without rapport is chaos without compassion. The art and the future is the symphony between them. So as you move